Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Erin, the Infinite Intuitive, and I am here to do a reading. In this series of readings, we're going to find out what is changing in your life. I started this series on February 22nd, 2022. Which is the date that Pluto returned to the same position that it was in when the United States was founded. So Pluto brings with it destruction, change, rebirth. Pardon me. So I decided that I wanted to do this series of zodiac readings based around that. What in your life might be being destroyed, torn down, and starting over, starting new, or being reborn. So we've got look at the bigger picture, moon, full moon in Sagittarius. So you're coming through in your own reading. That's always a good sign. What else can I get for what is changing for Sagittarius? A new start is coming, new moon. Okay. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about. So let's find out. See if we can find out what is changing. What is this bigger picture that we need to be focusing on? It has to do with this new start. So we've got a full moon and a new moon. Something about this, this change is probably going to take place between the full moon and the new moon. I should know off the top of my head when the next full moon is, but I do not. I do think that it might be coming up soon. But I'm not exactly sure. So let's see. See if we can figure out what is this new start that's coming in for Sagittarius that they need to be focusing on, the bigger picture. What kind of new start is coming in for my Saggies right now? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. Something that you've worked hard on, probably a career, something you put a lot of work in to it, but it just didn't pan out. It didn't bring you the abundance that you were hoping that it would. So that whatever that was is crumbling. It's definitely like you're closing out a cycle with that. It could have caused you a lot of pain, a lot of negativity in your life, but that cycle is ending. It could have had to do with, it could have also had to do with a someone that you knew from someone in your past, or a past life, or someone that you knew in childhood, possibly leaving your life. Now, if the Six of Cups was in the upright, I would say that that's someone coming into your life, coming back into your life. So I asked what the new start was about, but it's telling me first what's ending. So I do think this is like a career, something you've put a lot of work into, that you were hoping would be, would build your legacy and build your financial stability and bring you the success that you want in your life, but it just did not pan out the way that you hoped it would. It brought instead a lot of, heartache and a lot of disappointment. It could be that you had partnered with someone that you have known for a really long time, and they decided to bail on this. Maybe you partnered and were running a business with someone that you knew for a really long time, and they kind of just dipped out and they left you, possibly, with a lot of swords in your back. It's possible that they betrayed you. I mean, I would imagine if you were partnering with someone and they kind of just bailed on it, that's a pretty big betrayal right there. So, but you're being guided to look at the bigger picture here. Instead of focusing on this person that's walking away. Oh, I'm sorry if my camera is shaking a lot, you guys. I'm really trying to figure out a good setup here so that you can see the cards really well. So tell me more. I want to know about the new start that's coming in rather than what's ending. But maybe what's ending has everything to do with the new start. So let's find out. Please and thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. What is this new start coming in for Sagittarius? Okay, I'm being guided to a different deck. Okay. This deck is still really stiff. It's still a new deck. It's a bit difficult to shuffle. Oh, goodness. All right. Tell me about this new start that's coming in for Sagittarius, please. So, 8 of Coins in the upright. Okay. What else? What else can I learn about this new start that's coming in for Sagittarius? So what I'm getting is that this business and it could very well be something like creative, it could even be some kind of like a sewing business, or like maybe, you were creating something. It was something that you were working with a partner, creating something, and they've bailed on you. You put a lot of hard work, into this, building this with this partner, but they just, they, for whatever reason, they're gone. They're out of the picture now. But all that, Spirit's saying, look at the bigger picture. All that work that you put in is not for nothing, right? Like you learned a lot, you gained a lot of skills, and you probably built a customer base. You have a lot more resources, a lot more available to you now than you did, when you were first beginning with this partner. So you're not coming into this like brand new without any knowledge or any, without any knowledge or any skills. Like you're coming in this with a lot of experience. So I think what I'm seeing here is that, you're thinking about, or maybe you are trying to, continue this on your own and grow this business on your own. So we've got the Ace of Coins and we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this new start is going to bring you, it will bring you financial abundance. It's going to be something that is a lot more stable than whatever you were doing with this partner. And instead of, splitting the profits with this partner, you know, you're going to be able to keep a lot more of the profit for yourself and put it back into the business. You're going to be able to take care of the things that you need to take care of. Whereas previously, like, clearly you weren't able to. It was not bringing in the financial abundance. It could be that this person was stealing from you and then they just took off. Like, they stole a bunch of the, you know, money that you were making with this business and then they just took off with it. So, you know, you were really disappointed because, like, you were really focused on everything that you weren't getting out of this business with this partner. You were really worried about, like, where the money was going. You didn't know where the money was going. But you're coming out of that. You realize, I mean, you know now where the money was going. Obviously, it wasn't going to the right places. It's not, I mean, they didn't necessarily steal from you, but that's a good possibility. But either way, the money was not being, like, you weren't bringing in enough money, or the money that you were bringing in for this was not being used appropriately or for the right things. Like, it just wasn't going back into the business the way that it should have been for whatever reason. Tell me more about this new start. Maybe I need to ask a different question. Why wasn't this venture, this joint venture, prospering in the past? What happened? Why wasn't this joint venture bringing in financial abundance? Got the 5 of Cups. With the 9 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting the same message again. Like, money wasn't being spent where it should have. Like, it was being spent frivolously on things that weren't really necessary, that were not contributing to the growth of the business. It caused a whole lot of, you know, stress and anxiety, sleepless nights. But that's all about to change. It's all about to change. Things are going to go in your favor now that this person is no longer a part of this business or this venture, or whatever, you know, whatever it was that you were working on with this person. Now that they're no longer in the picture, things are going to change. That, you know, the way that the business was spiraling kind of downward and out of control, and nothing was going the way that it should have been, and like you were losing money and you were really anxious. You weren't able to pay the bills for the business. You weren't able to pay your own personal bills. That is all going to change. Now that you're doing this on your own with all the knowledge that you have now, all the experience that you have now, the wheel's turning in your favor. It's going to bring in a lot of fortune, and it's going to reignite your passion for whatever, you know, whatever this venture was, whatever you were creating. You're going to become inspired again. You're going to reconnect with the passion that you once had, and you're going to be able to make this grow in ways that you never thought were possible in the past, that were not possible in the past with this other person that you were trying to work with. I get the feeling that you thought that you needed this person in order to be able to make this a successful venture, but I think, you know, hopefully you're realizing that you don't really need that person. So what does Sagittarius need to do? Like, what's the best way that they can move forward and find success with this venture. Oh my gosh, that's so many. Way too many cards just fell out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm putting them all back because that was like 15 to 20 cards. And we're just gonna, I just feel like it was my hands fumbling. What is the best way that Sagittarius can move forward? Yeah, this Ten of Swords just fell right back on top of, you know, the Six of Cups in reverse and the other Ten of Swords. Like, they were really damaging your ability to be successful with this, you know, this venture. They really put a lot of swords in you. They had no care. Like, you really thought that you needed them, but they really didn't care about making this successful with you. They didn't care that you were so passionate about it. I think that this was something that was kind of like your passion project, but you felt like you needed this person's experience and knowledge and expertise in a certain area to help it succeed, but they were not nearly as invested in it as you were. They were just there to gain benefits for their own personal benefit, their own personal gain. They didn't, you know, I just have this, you know, I just have this strong sense that they were stealing from you. They were spending money, business money, money that was meant for whatever this venture was, whatever this business was. They were spending it in ways that were not helping, that it was very destructive for this business. They were spending it on themselves or for their own personal gain. They were using that money in ways that you were not aware of and that you did not approve of. Okay, so my question was, though, what is the best way that Sagittarius can... Lovers came out sideways. It's possible that this was someone that you were romantically involved with, and that could be how they swindled you. You know, it's really tough when our emotions and feelings for someone get involved. And you were choosing this person and your relationship with this person over the business that you were trying to build and run. And yeah, the universe spirit is really wanting to tell you that you have to choose you now. Okay, so the moon came out in reverse again, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Those two came out. They came out when I asked that question originally. So the best way for you to move forward and progress with this venture, I think, is, you know, seeing clearly what was hidden from you before, that this person that you're that you thought was I think that you were allowing them to handle the finances, and they just weren't doing, they were not putting the money towards what it needed to go for, and you just weren't aware of it. So I think that you have to really, you know, keep your eye on the finances, handle the money yourself. What else does Saggy need to do in order to... Okay, so Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to redistribute where the money's going. I think you need to, like, pay back some debts that were owed and balance everything out. You really need to balance the financial aspects of this. Got the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups, and then Judgment in reverse. All right, so you might actually have to kind of, like, there might be like a lot of debts that you owe because this person wasn't paying for the things that needed to be paid for. So you might actually have to, like, get into contact with these people, tell them, like, what's going on. I would suggest being as honest as possible. And this person might, this person might try to come back in and like offer you something. They might want to be trying to get back into this business with you, but it's important that you understand that they're not really trying to help. You need to see that clearly, that this person is not really trying to help. You know, you have a lot of work to do in order to get everything like rebalanced and back on track. Like you might have some battles to fight, like because of what this person was doing. You know, they did not have the best interest of you or this project or this venture in mind. They weren't doing what was best for you or this company. They just were not. It's very important that you see that. And if they try to come in and offer you some kind of an olive branch to like get back in your good graces, you don't accept it. Do not accept it. I think you're going to realize that. I do think you're going to see that. And if you don't, I think that the universe is going to guide you. They're going to give you some kind of a sign not to allow this person back in. So what can Sagittarius expect now that this person is fully out of the picture? What can Sagittarius expect? Page of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. I think that you're going to be getting you're going to attract new clients. This is really going to be like a new financial start for you. You are going to be feeling like you don't quite know what you're doing because you're taking over the finances. You might feel a little bit like you need to hold on, like guard your money, but try not to get like too into that mode of like guarding. It's important that you definitely pay back what is owed as soon as you can. You're going to get, my cat is trying to get my attention right now. So I think that this message is probably really important. You're going to be bringing in new clientele. You're going to be bringing in new profits. This is going to work in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune here. Hold on, honey. Okay, I know. It's important that you don't try to cling to that and like you do need to put the money back into the business, and you need to pay, you know, the debts that you owe. We've got the Three of Wands. So yeah, you know, your ships are going to come in. Like you are on the right path. You're going in the right direction, and you're going to have, this is going to be prosperous for you. What is the likely outcome here for Sagittarius? Oh, that's, well, it's 4. I don't know. I think it's too many. Give me a moment. I'm hearing that I need to change decks again because I've taken so many cards out of this one. So, here we go. All right. Starting with a fresh deck. Okay, so what is the most likely outcome here for Sagittarius? 9 of Wands. To me, this just, it really looks like you are going to feel guarded in a sense, but you're going to be shedding like the old ways of doing things, and you're going to feel like reborn. Like your business is being reborn. And that's exactly what we're talking about. What's changing, what's coming in. There's too many cards that fell out on the floor there. So, what is most likely outcome for Sagittarius with this situation? Chariot in reverse, Prince of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're going to be shedding the old ways of doing things. You're going to be like shedding everything that this person had done. You're not going to move towards this person if they do try to come back in. You're going to reject whatever offer, whatever they try to come back in and say to you, which is probably going to be like, they're going to try to offer you love if this was a romantic partner as well. But you're not going to accept it. Got the King of Wands and the High Priestess. Yeah, so I see them coming, and they're going to try to come in and offer, like, passion, but you're not going to talk to them because you know what they did. And so I think you're just going to cut them off. You're going to probably just completely not even respond to whatever they try to say, which is good. That's exactly what you need to be doing. This person, they damn near destroyed you and what you were trying to do. So I think you know better now. I got the Wheel of Fortune again. So yeah, things are definitely going to be moving in your favor. I don't think you have anything to worry about here. I think you're gonna see them for what they are, what they've done, and you're gonna move accordingly. You're not gonna let them take advantage of you anymore, and that's going to bring fortune into your life. So I would like to get a little advice. How best can Sagittarius attract this new beginning and this new fortune? How best can Sagittarius attract prosperity, financial abundance? My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. And when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. So yeah, like the best way for you to attract this abundance is to, you're going to have to stop thinking about what this person did and all, you like over here, like it definitely caused you a lot of stress and anxiety. So you need to like kind of, in whatever way that you can, like meditate, get yourself grounded, listen to some like good music that makes you feel happy, do things that make you feel happy. Like whatever this business was, I think it was some kind of a creative venture. And so if you reconnect with the passion, and the joy that you felt when you were beginning this with this person, reconnect with that and just start really thinking about all the good things that you want to come from this. And then, tune into that energy of feeling good about what you're creating, and that is what is going to really bring your abundance to you. Really, the energy of abundance is joy. And so when you're thinking good thoughts, joyful thoughts, you're connecting with the joy of what you're trying to do here. Like that really is the key to bring in your financial abundance. I think that everything's going to work out for you here. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice. I think you're seeing this person for what they've done, and you're no longer going to be like victim to basically their manipulations, so you're going to come out of that energy of anxiety and stress because you're going to realize like you don't need this person. They were only harming you. and you can do it on your own. You have the knowledge, you have the resources, you have everything that you need to be able to create this for yourself. You don't need a partner. You don't need anybody else. You have this. You got it. Like, you can do it on your own. And I think that you're going to realize that you are actually far more successful working by yourself on this than you ever were trying to bring another person in that only ultimately harmed you, destroyed what you were trying to create, you know. And once you realize like how much you are able to create on your own, it's going to have you feeling really good. You're not going to be stressed anymore, you know, and just getting into that higher vibration, realizing how much you are worth on your own, and knowing that you can do it on your own, and feeling good about yourself and about what you're doing, that is going to, you know, just like unlock, it's really going to unlock your potential and your ability to receive, you know, this abundance. I fully believe that things are going to really work out for you here. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this helped in some way, and give it a like, and leave me a comment if this resonated for you. I would love to hear your story, any way that this resonated, anything that, you know, that however this you relate to this, I would really love to hear it. So leave me a comment, and also subscribe to my channel, and come back and see me again soon. I look forward to it. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye.